On our adventure to Kiawah Island, we stopped and driving by a place that said pies, but then it said sausage and bacon. Hey babe. She's deaf, I swear to God. Or otherwise focused. There's a goose and a Peking duck. Kind of absorbing the ruralness of it all. But that's what I saw. It's I guess it's Story Farms or Stony Farms, something. Story Farms. Let's go see what they got.
I think you're really cool. I like you a lot. Maybe we can hang out or something. Hey, I think you're really cool. I like you a lot. Maybe we can hang out or something.
What do we got? Anything? Strawberry margarita mix. Frozen goods, bagels, and by Kiss. Cheese straws, Edisto honey. There's all your pork products, refrigerated fresh. And then there's the grit section. A little bit more of the front of the location. I guess we're gonna get some pies and some cookies or something. I don't know. Fruit, granola. Oak tree back there. There's an old wagon back there if you can see it. Just a roadside stand. This is the market. There's the island bandstand. It looks like moss-covered couch and chair over there. And I wanted to get a shot of this honeysuckle. The honeysuckle that goes all the way up to the roof there. That is mind-blowing smelling. We came all the way over here to get Ben and Jerry's. Not. I forget what this fresh field is, what they call it, I think. Just outside Kiawah Island. You go through the loop, and instead of going to Kiawah Island, you pull straight in here, and here you are. This is a East Coast Outfitters. Let's go see what they got to outfit us in. This is just walking down the street. Bought a couple t-shirts for in a sports chalet or whatever that is. A walking tour of this area. But it's about the view. It ain't about me running my pie hole or sound. Sorry about that, wouldn't even pay attention to the camera. If it wasn't breezy, it probably is. I mean, it is muggy. There. Probably mullet. It says don't feed the alligator, alligator warning, please don't feed the alligators. I'm thinking that's more, an advisory. Guidance, not like don't throw some deserving a-hole in the water. I thought I'd just sit here and soak it in. This is an inn right here that you can, a hotel inn. The view's not as good as up here, up above the. Yeah, I really like that railing. I've always been a big fan of that, especially if it's done well. Tell you what, that hardware there to do that is not cheap. I can get a shot of the name of the inn for you. I'm sure they would prefer I didn't walk across the grass, but I would prefer to not walk 50 feet that way to just get on the sidewalk to come to the same place. So I win. Eventually, I always win. It's Andel Inn, Boutique Village Hotel with a porch bar. A couple of nice little cantinas. There are places to eat here. A lot of construction going on. Nice Mercedes. Around the corner up here is a pizza place. I guess we'll have pizza for lunch. This is very resort-ish. Kind of like it. Lululemon. All right, let's tap this for a minute and we'll get right back to it.
That's what I need.
This looks like an AstroTurf couch and chairs. Lights all up in the trees. It looks like a AstroTurf stork or pelican. This is inside the Savoy Hotel. One of the check-ins. Places to eat. Through the windows out there is the ocean. That's happy rich people laugh. Not saying much because, I mean, what do you say? Stepped outside to videotape some of the grounds outside. If you listen closely, that's rich people chatter. This is not the pool, it's the pools, plural. All the rooms got balconies. some of these plants are just amazeballs. What's this called? Viburnum? Sage. Kinda. Not. Oleander. Hey, I guessed one right. Got here to the ocean. Sorry. Down there is Charleston, or back out that way. And eventually out that way is Beaufort and then Hilton Head Island. Fishing boats out there. I think it'd be kind of cool to drag the kayak out here. Do the dang thing. And this is pools, plural. And the hotel on the other side. This is High Ditch. Big money, big money, big money, big money. Kind of a busy area here, the back side of the staircase. Nice hotel. Well, one of the Bentleys that was here was replaced with a pair of Ferraris. Not a bad couple of rides. Oh, plus Bentley. Had a good meal. Traditional grilled cheese and tomato soup. And I'm not a tomato soup person. Surprising that I order it all the time. But this is one of the better ones. I mean, truffles in Bluffton with their grilled pimento cheese sandwich and their basil tomato soup. That's a good sandwich. Looks like there's a eagle's nest up at the top of that tree over there. Maybe, maybe not. Something up there. So I will catch back up with you. I don't know what we're gonna do next, but we're gonna videotape through the windshield because, on the way back, because these trees, these live oak trees, they're about 20 miles of just live oak trees. and it's just a great ride. That right there, I don't know if you can see it or not, it says the #1 tennis resort in the world 2023. And I just ate my rim on the side of the curb. Oh, it sucks being me sometimes. This is the road back from Kiawah towards Charleston. I wanted you to see the oak trees that are just laced over the top of the roadway for miles. And it looks like people are coming at us like a million miles an hour, and I'm like, really racing? I'm going a whopping 46 miles an hour. Camera's on a tripod on the dash, so but you probably figured that out, because 1 second it wasn't pointing at the floorboard and the other second at the roof liner. Some of these trees are just massive, and obviously hard to see based on the black and yellow markers on them. How the branches go out over the top. We're not too far from Angel Oak. We're actually headed. It's between us and 21, heading back towards Bluffton. 21 takes you between Bluffton or Beaufort and Charleston. So Angel Oak is over to the left of the screen, back, probably 5 miles to the left, maybe more. But just the size of some of these trees, it's sure there's some historic Revolutionary War or Civil War famous battleground or something throughout here. This is all part of what's considered the Low Country, and I believe where we're at right now is about 46 feet, if that, above sea level, thus the Low Country. This area was inhabited by several dozen tribes of Indians of various periods. So finding arrowheads and stone knives and stuff like that is a pretty it's not that big of a feat. That and shark's teeth. It's like a national sport. Some of these trees are probably were nice-sized trees when the Declaration of Independence was signed. Would you say the angel oak was the oldest and largest of its type in the world? So, the largest and oldest live oak tree in the world. And I believe there's a video I did on that, or pictures. It is quite the tree. It was donated to this county and state under the conditions that they could not charge admission for people to see it, and could not be cut down. So it's maintained under those guidelines. You've seen what I was wanting to show you. I think up here from just a little bit further, there's very thick trees on both sides, and it's just dark going under. But this is like in between the two spots. Just let the thing roll until we start going over the bridge, the big bridge, Johns Island Bridge. These things are. They're just huge trees. That's the dirt road that we just passed. Leads to the Angel Oak, so we're probably right now to the left of us, maybe a quarter mile away from it. If you are in South Carolina, anywhere for any length of time, you really ought to drive yourself over and see the Angel Oak. It is truly a huge old tree. Just several hundred feet, isn't it, in diameter, with the branches that branch out and then droop down and touch the ground and then come back up. Truly massive. That's interesting. A canal over there. Sorry about that. Right there. So I'm going to, here's an interesting little place, Blackbird. certified roadside market. You know, that was at the place where we got a cherry pie and some blueberry muffins and some praline pecans and some other nonsense. And it said that it was a certified roadside market. So I guess, you know, the government's getting their fingers in the till there too. So anyways, I'm gonna cut away from here and see if there's anything else before we do the wrap up. Hold your shorts.